In today's society, college students don't realize the importance of credit cards and what can happen if they aren't responsible with it. Imagine being in college and thinking it can be such a good idea to get one or multiple credit cards and then eventually not being responsible with it and getting yourself in a lot of debt and ruining your credit at such a young age. In this speech, I want to persuade my audience to think about why credit cards can be harmful to college students because college students don't realize what comes with credit card. There are a few important credit card mistakes students should avoid, and most college students these days aren't not educated on credit cards. There is a misconception in today's society if college students should be allowed to get a credit card or not. I want to encourage you to think about how harmful it can be to college students to get a credit card. Although it can be very easy to get a credit card as a college student, most students that have them don't understand what can come with getting one. Whether it's the high interest rate that comes with it or not making enough money to pay it off every month, they can be very dangerous to use if they aren't responsible with it. According to credit.org, college students should only use credit cards for emergencies only. Although they should only be used for emergency, college students rarely do that because they prioritize everything as an emergency. Most of the time coming out of college, you're going to have some type of debt, whether it's student loans or any other type of debt. You should not be adding on to it with getting a credit card and not being able to pay it off. Adding onto your credit card debt can affect you strongly when you graduate from college. It can affect you getting a job because some employers are known to do credit histories. Messing up your credit now and building up debt can even affect when you are trying to get a home or car loan in the future. Students should be very clear on the responsibilities that come with getting a credit card before they apply to get one. Secondly, I would like to talk about credit card mistakes that college students should try to avoid. According to creditkarma.com, the 5 credit mistakes should sorry. The 5 that should avoid is pretending credit doesn't exist, missing payments, running up credit card debt, not setting a budget, not understanding how APR works. It might sound like a good idea to just try to act like credit doesn't exist when getting a credit card, but it's not a very smart idea. Pretending it does not exist can lead to messing up your credit score by not paying attention to it. Most college students don't understand the importance of missing credit card payments. They can come with very bad consequences. Missing a credit card payment can lead to late fees and sometimes even affect your credit score. It is ideally a better idea to go ahead and pay your credit card payments a few days before it's actually due. It is even recommended to set up alerts or reminders on your phone to help avoid late payments or even missing the whole payment for the month. Often students don't even make enough money to be able to pay the credit card each month, so they can only pay the minimum of it, and they don't understand that it can benefit your credit score more to pay off as much as you can. It is always a good idea to pay off all you use each month, though. Not setting a budget when getting a credit card and going crazy with it can turn out to be a big mess for you. Tracking your income and knowing how much you spend on your credit card every month can be very beneficial to being able to pay off the payment each month. Most college students don't understand how APR works, and it can lead to them paying so much interest. APR is basically the interest on the balance that you don't pay off each month. If you pay off your balance each month, you will not have any interest to pay to that balance. Lastly, I would like to talk about how students are not very educated on getting credit cards, so they don't understand the responsibilities that come with it. Often, college students like to look at getting a credit card as getting free money when that is nowhere near the truth. Before even getting a credit card, you should be very clear on your balance, the payment due date, the APR, and the date your introductory APR ends. Which that means is like normally when you get a credit card, they give you like for example, like a year where you don't have any interest on it. So, like if you don't pay off your balance each month, you won't have interest on it. If that makes sense. Most college students know what a credit card is, but most of them they don't know how it works. Interest rates and fees come with credit cards, so companies can get as much money as possible. Getting a credit card can come with way too much temptation and can lead to spending way too much money that you don't have. Not being properly educated on getting or having a credit card can lead to messing up your credit card, and it can stay on your credit report for several years. Depending on the credit the type of credit card you get. It can even stay up to like 7 years and get effect when you want to get a car or a house or anything. In conclusion, not being responsible with a credit card can lead to unnecessary debt and having to pay back more money. We talked about how college students don't realize what comes with a credit card. There are a few important card mistakes students should avoid, and most college students these days are not educated on credit cards. Thank you.